Hello, hello, hello. It is your mom of three. I'm in snowy NYC and I'm back with another video. Yay. Hello, 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 and welcome. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, it's great to have you. My name is Taneza. I am the mom of three growing kids living in the heart of New York City. I call my YouTube family my tribe, and all you have to do to become a member of Taneza's tribe is to hit that button down below. Which one? The one that says subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. All right. Hey to all my A1 Day ones. This is a review for Married at First Sight, Nashville. Season 16, episode 10, Love is Up in the Air. Lots of notes for you guys today. Let's get started. All right, Gina and Clint. Gina and Clint. Clint FaceTimes his mom. We had some snafus, he tells her. He says he wants to know Gina on a deeper level. Mom sheds a little bit of light on what it's like to own your own business. She mentions that, the first 4 years, she's going to be all in because Clint is tired of the salon and he needs to get over that. He's tired of her talking about it. He's tired of how much she works. He's tired. Suck it up. If that's the worst of your concerns, it's not too bad. Clint also says, and I quote, "The runway is shortening up to land this plane." I have like an eye roll, smile, not smiley, frowny face. Another Clintism. All right, Nicole and Chris. Chris planned a couples massage. He says that his last massage was 8 to 10 years ago with a toxic ex. I put he needs counseling, you guys. Chris needs counseling. He needs some therapy. He's got some unhealed trauma that he needs to work through. One of my notes, like, why are y'all talking during this couples massage? How is that relaxing? Talking about our relationship, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the rub. All you gotta do. Things are going well for Nicole. She says that their lives fit together well. She loves coming home to him. She loves sharing a bed with Chris, and she loves living with him. Touch is both their love language. Nicole says that used to actually be on the bottom of her list, but now it's number one. Again, in my notes, I mentioned this in last week's review. Chris's eyes, he looks depressed. Maybe like he's going through something, maybe someone passed away. He looks depressed. Kirsten and Shaquille. Kirsten FaceTimes her homie Elise. Kirsten said that she enjoyed the honeymoon and moving in together. She begins blushing, which is not normal for Kirsten. Kirsten wants Shaquille to have a more balanced work schedule. She actually fell asleep last night trying to wait up for him. Elise reminds Kirsten that having an emotional connection is super important for her. Day 21 of marriage. Jasmine and Eris. Eris has COVID. He's quarantining and his biggest symptom is extreme fatigue and chills. Thank goodness Jasmine does not have it. She does have long work days. Gina and Clint. Clint goes to Gina's salon. Gina does seem excited to introduce Clint to the team. He says that he's impressed with the salon. And I am so glad that Clint was able to see Gina in her element, to see a part of her that is very important, a part of her that she really helps to define herself by. So that was a win-win. Nicole and Chris. Nicole takes Chris to a restaurant in her old neighborhood. And I put, is Chris tired? Like, he just seems not here for it. He does tell Nicole that he is proud to call her his wife. Nicole wants to have the, quote, love conversation. What, girl? Nicole, it'd be so much sweeter if you just let it rest. And when he says it, he says it. And when you say it, you say it, period. I would love that for you. Because Chris doesn't want to feel pressured to say, I love you. He says he thinks Nicole wants him to say it first. I put in parentheses, you are correct. You are correct, Chris. Well, experts give the couples work to help with their emotional intimacy. Gina and Clint, what brings you joy? Gina says quality time with family, traveling, decompressing. Clint says the 3F club brings him joy: family, friends, and food. Clint asked Gina what has been the most difficult thing in your life. She says that her childhood, her parents divorced when she was very young. She has moved around a lot. That was difficult. And she has had therapy. Clint shares with Gina that he got a girl pregnant. The pregnancy ended in miscarriage. The pregnancy was unplanned, but he was excited. He actually got rashes. He had a physical response to the emotional stress and strain. What scares you about level of chemistry with your spouse? Gina says that she is scared of, well, will it continue to grow? Clint says the same thing. Kirsten and Shaquille. Kirsten asked Shaquille, have you ever been in love? Shaquille says yes. Kirsten has too. It was her last relationship that lasted for 4 years. It took time for her to heal, and I think she needs more time. I think she needs therapy. Honestly, they should all, like, that should be a prerequisite for being on this show. Y'all should all be in therapy. Y'all should all be in counseling, working through these issues because everyone has them. No one is exempt from having issues. It's okay. Shaquille, what would it take for you to fall in love? He asks Kirsten. She says her biggest thing is quality time. Shaquille believes time, but not necessarily quality time, but just time to have passed. Shaquille thinks that he must first make himself happy in order to make Kirsten happy. Eris and Jasmine, they go to a pet spa for Eris to return the favor to Jasmine for helping him get back to health. They wash Duchess. It's his first time washing a dog. Jasmine is happy about it. I said, not that she's going to the groomer anyway this week. Nice try though, Eris. Nice try, Eris. You get some brownie points for that one. Nicole and Chris. Chris wants his wife to see a cool, confident, sexy Chris. He really wants to put his best foot forward. He cuts his own hair. He admits that he wants to look good for Nicole. He does have body issues. I think Nicole did a really kind job of reinforcing how she sees him and how attracted she is to him. Confesses to Nicole that he was asked about her appearance by a producer, and his response was, she's a little thicker than I normally go for, but not in a bad way. I'm glad he was honest. There's nothing wrong with being honest, but like, how is that not, like, what way is that then? What way is thicker good? Unless that's something that you go for, like an heiress. He meant that she's more athletic than he usually dates. It was jarring for Nicole to hear this. Nicole disclosed to Chris that she has full-blown body dysmorphia, and she has been dealing with this for years. She can call herself thick, not him, because it's, quote, potentially hurtful to me. I think it took balls for him to tell her, but I'm glad that he did. Gina and Clint. Gina visits Clint's boat. Dang. I put, that's small. knew you guys. They going kayaking. I don't know that much about boats, but that boat looks small to me. Clint teaches Gina how to sail. He is obviously happy in his element. Turns out his mother was a sailing instructor. He is an 8th generation sailor. Kirsten and Shaquille. Kirsten bakes cookies for Shaquille's mentees. Shaquille enjoys mentoring. I think it was really smart that Kirsten feeds them, right? She got some pizza, she got some pasta. Kirsten asks what Shaquille's impact has been on their lives. Eric says that at first he thought that Shaquille was super corny, but Davin says that he really is hip. He's fearless. He's got a mentality of being fearless, and that really does draw students to him. When Kirsten asks what they wanted for him in terms of being married at first sight, they did not want someone ugly. Shaquille was offered a big role for his career in another state. He didn't even want to bring it to Kirsten. He said no automatically. Kirsten says that she appreciates him doing that, but does not want to hold him back from something that he may have really wanted to do. Shaquille is sweating and looks concerned. I was like, is he like regretting that decision? I mean, he made a sacrifice. Jasmine and Eris. Eris asked Jasmine, how many times have you fallen in love? Like 5? Jasmine says 3. Does love scare you? Jasmine asks Eris. Yes, it is scary. It almost happened when he was 28 years old. Jasmine wants to fall in love in the marriage, but she's not there yet. She needs more of an emotional connection. I put in my notes, is Jasmine tipsy on the alcohol, or is she just really, really tired? Because her eyes are red. They're red. They're bloodshot. Kirsten and Shaquille go to a greenhouse. I thought this was a really cute moment. I actually like this season. They do different things. They don't do the whole, like, go out to eat. Like, they're actually doing activities. So, day 26, Kirsten and Shaquille go to a greenhouse. Shaquille wants to fall in love before decision day. He hopes that Kirsten sees this time picking out plants for their home as quality time. I think it is. Shaquille tells Kirsten, I love watching things grow. This plant represents us growing. Kirsten says, I'm learning so much about Shaquille. He is really on to this plant life. I heard some sarcasm. I did, Kirsten. I heard a hint of sarcasm. They name the plants Shelby and Star, and I personally, Tenaza, did not know that you name plants. I did. That was new for me. Jasmine and Eris, they play Never Have I Ever. Kissed a member of the same sex. Jasmine has never kissed a girl. Have you ever had relations with other people watching or a threesome? Jasmine was like, no. Eris said O-R-G-Y. Jasmine was fine not knowing how many O-R-G-I-E-S Eris had been a part of. Jasmine has never had a one-night stand either. She has never cheated in a relationship. Your life sounds boring, Eris said. I said, that's not nice, Eris. She's a good girl. And to be completely honest with you, I 100% would have answered the questions the exact same way. That is my truth as well. I've never had someone else watch. I've never had a 3. I've never kissed a female. So I'm right there with you, girl. Kirsten and Shaquille. I thought this was a really cute scene. Kirsten welcomed Shaquille home to a spacation, robe, candles. She wants to show Shaquille that she appreciates him and she wants things to go to the next level. Kirsten asked Shaquille, what's one thing about you that I don't know? Shaquille says that he had security issues about who he was growing up, also going bald in his 20s, and the scar on his forehead. First, there's a lot that Shaquille doesn't know about Kirsten, but then when he asks her directly, there's not much more. Shaquille considers this a brick wall. How can I break down these tall, tall walls? Another cute scene, Gina and Clint go to a PBR, professional bull riding show in town. It's new for both. Gina is definitely feeling the alcohol. I'm here for it though. Clint says that he thinks that he could bull ride. And I put in my notes that it looks like they had fun. They had the arms around the shoulders as they walked away. So let's do a quick recap. I feel like Jasmine and Aris haven't moved any. I feel like he got COVID. He gave Duchess a bath. But then they play Never Have I Ever. So, you know, him getting COVID's not good, but the fact that Jasmine took care of him was good. The fact that Aris thanked her by washing Duchess was good. But Never Have I Ever, like that, her life is not boring, Aris. You're a freakadeek. I said it. So I feel like they haven't moved any, forward or backward. Nicole and Chris, I feel like they're moving forward. She's got to let the love thing go. She has to. It's redundant now. It makes you look insecure. Enjoy it. Enjoy the relationship. Kirsten and Shaquille, I think that for the first time he's beginning to question the relationship, whereas he's been like gung-ho 100% the whole time. I think that her having these walls up is just beginning to concern him. But I'm still rooting for him. There's no more Dominique and McKinley, you guys. I thought this was good for Gina and Clint. I thought the bull riding was good for them. I thought the boat was good for them. And I thought going her salon was good for them. So for them, I see a little bit movement forward. All right. Please, again, it's been awesome having you watch my review. I will see you in next week's review. Bye for now.